Welcome back, everybody. You ever had a mess like this?
Oh.
Recently in a video, I showed you from a distance how to wrap up a hose like this so that it will not tangle up. And I talked about braiding and extension cords. So let me show you how I'm gonna wrap up this hose and braid this extension cord.
Hey Ed, those are some cool boots that you got.
They sure are. These are my new HISEA boots.
Nice. Hey guys, we're super excited to talk to you today about HISEA boots. We got these super cool boots sent to us and we cannot wait to try them out. We have a ton of work to do around the homestead this year, and with as much moisture as we've had with all the snow, it is going to be messy. So we are going to put these boots to the test.
Yes, and I'm a big boot guy. In fact, already this year I bought 3 pairs of boots, and when I saw what they had available with this company, I got really excited because I am abusive to boots in a special way, and this company has addressed many of the things that I have concerns with. So let's check them out. Wow, check these out, guys.
Oh, they're so cute.
Check these out.
What?
So I chose the heavy duty like work construction boot. And these have a lot of really good features we're going to tell you about, and then I'm going to tell you about the ones that I chose them for. First of all, before we talk about anything else that this boot company has, let's talk about this. A 100-year warranty with all of their boots.
Yeah.
Look at this. A lifetime 100-year warranty. In my opinion, that says it all. These boots come with a 100-year warranty. And the price point they're at, you would think these were going to be in the prices, you know, of $300–400. Nope, not even. These are a bargain for what you get.
I got these super cute women's barn boots, I believe is what they are called. And they have so many cute styles and patterns. They had these other ones that had chickens on them that were super cute. They didn't have my size. That was actually my first choice. But anyways, they've got tons of styles and I can't wait to try these out. They feel super durable.
Yeah, they've got like a medium insulation in them too.
Yeah.
It's not like a full-on snow boot, but it's not just a regular plain rubber boot either. Yeah, these are good to go. I kind of wish I had a pair of these for doing my compost.
Breathable, waterproof, comfortable, warm, dry.
Yep. And this upper stuff almost feels like a wetsuit material. Really going to be easy to slip on and off. I like how they put some handles in here.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big slip the boots on and off guy.
Yep, they're super cute because you know that matters.
Yep. Nice tread pattern on the bottom.
And you know what the best part is we've got a super cool discount code for you guys, 15% off anything at HISEA.com. So make sure you use the link below, get that code, use it when you shop at HISEA and you'll get 15% off any of their products on their website.
Yep.
So don't miss out.
Yep. So let's talk about all of the things that these boots do come with, okay? So first off, they're extremely durable. They're waterproof. They're easy to clean. So, and it definitely looks like these are going to be easy to clean to me. I mean, this is not, it's like a synthetic leather. It almost feels like an oiled leather. You know, it's going to be extremely durable. Super easy.
These feel super thick. The material right here is very thick.
And I can tell you, these right here are going to be easy to clean. These you'll be able to just rinse them off with water and scrub them off. Doesn't matter what kind of mud you get on them. These are going to be great for mud. They have an both types of boots have anti-slip, and mine are also oil resistant, and they're also energy absorbing, shock resistant.
Look at this, lifetime warranty. I mean, that's unheard of.
Yep, even the work boots, as you can see, still have an aggressive pattern on them that would work for hiking as well, okay? So here's the reason why I chose these boots, okay? And I actually chose them from a review. I am extremely hard on the toes of the boots I get. I often buy steel-toed boots because of how much I abuse them. Here's why I'm so excited about these boots. They do not have a steel toe. They've come up with a composite toe, okay? And instead of using any type of a sewing or anything, everything on the toe is glued and double glued, and then they've double sewn it back. But all of the striking surfaces are doubled up. Every one of my steel-toed boots are ripped open on the front. This is not leather covering over steel, this is composite. I am so excited. I think these boots are gonna last me a long time. And if not, I've got my 100-year warranty.
All right, guys, we are gonna try these on and test them out.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, here we are in our new boots.
We're back.
I gotta say, mine are beyond comfortable. Right out of the gate, they just pull right on. My feet are super warm. These things so far are a 10.
Yeah. I mean, I would say in my lifetime, this is probably, you know, my 100th pair of boots, probably my 60th or 70th pair of, you know, construction type boots like this. And this definitely has made my like top 2 or top 3 list. There are so many things that I like about, yeah, I couldn't even put the 100-year warranty card down. I just can't, I can't believe it. I mean, like, for a guy like me, I mean, all I do is beat up boots. You know, I just spent $70 on a pair of boots from Big Five. I don't even know the name of them, and they're already beat up, and I only wore them like 7 or 8 times. It's just
total waste.
Yep, total waste. First thing I noticed when I was putting these boots on is the tongue of the boots is sealed all the way up to about here. So that means I could submerge the boot up to here, and it's going to be completely, even submerge all this whole front part of the tongue in water, and it's not going to get into my foot. That is huge.
So don't forget, everybody, 15% off. Use our discount code RANCHHOUSE when you order off HISEA.com. 15% off all their products. Okay, let's go try them out.
Yeah.
We just did a little mini test on the boots, and so far my first impression is 2 thumbs up, 10 out of 10. My feet are so warm. My feet are much warmer than they were in the boots I was wearing before I put these on.
Yep.
So, and these aren't even the snow boots, these are the barn boots. So they're super comfortable, easy to put on and off.
So far mine passed the kick test. They're really warm. And so far, they're very comfortable. Yeah. And I have on a pair of tight socks. Normally, you know, the first day when I break in any pair of boots or shoes, they're uncomfortable. And only the really, really good ones are comfortable for the entire first day. And these are already in the first half hour good to go. So
yeah, there's going to be no breaking these in. They are comfortable right out of the gate, like I've been wearing them for weeks or months.
Yep, super warm. And then another thing I noticed that I didn't notice at first. They've armored the back, where for people like me that also kick from this way.
Why are you kicking so much?
I come from construction. Construction guys are not easy on their equipment. That's just the way it is. You know, the guys that are easy on their equipment are called weekend warriors. They work out of a garage around the house.
I thought maybe you were doing karate or something. I don't.
No, but man, these boots are good to go. For the, 100-year warranty. Think about that. 100-year warranty with these boots.
Those boots will be around long after you're gone.
Yep.
I guess you should put them in your will, who you're going to pass them on to.
And honestly, these boots are as warm as my snow boots. I'm wearing the same socks, and I'm out here in the same conditions, and my feet are just as warm. So.
All right, guys.
2 thumbs up.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
And now we return you to our regular scheduled program.
The first thing I'm going to do is I need to get this hose stretched out flat. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. So the first thing you want to do is you want to lay the hose out all the way so there's no kinks in it. You've got to start out with no kinks. So we'll push the cord out of the way and we'll do the cord second. Okay, so this is how it's done. So the first thing you want to do is you want to take your loop, step down on it. You just want to make just a small U shape, step down on it. That holds your end in place. This holds this end, keeps the hose secure while you're doing the wrap. So the first one we're going to do is just like you would do when you're normally winding up a hose to put the coils in it. You're going to lay down one that comes around to your foot, okay? Now I'm going to grab the hose right there, and then I'm going to grab a loop about 3 feet away or so, and I'm going to give the hose a little twist. See how I twist that? Down like that. Now I've twisted this loop under. Instead of going over the top, now it's going under, okay? So see that? I have 2 loops laid down. Now I'm going to lay down one more over the top, and I'm going to grab it and I'm going to pull one under. Over, under. What I'm doing is I'm reversing instead of putting the same coil in it over and over again that you have to then undo, I'm putting in one that goes this way and one that goes this way. They cancel each other out. So I just keep going. Under, over, under, over. And what this does is this takes the memory out of your hose. It makes the hose, the memory of this hose is flat. No loops. Now if I wrapped it up like most people do, I would coil it, I would twist it like this, right? And then I would keep twisting it like this. See how I just twisted it and the hose flipped over? I don't want it like that. So now I'm going to go over. And then under, over, under, over. Doesn't matter what position I'm standing in. Over or under, over, under, over, under, and you get it. So what I'm wrapping up right now is I'm wrapping up 150 feet of hose, okay? And I'm reversing the loops. And then I'm just used to making a certain size where, look at that, magically my ends came together. Wow, I can't believe it worked out that way on camera. So then what I do is I screw these 2 ends together because this is my drinking water hose, okay? Now this hose is good to go. And I know that when I grab one end and I just pull it, it's gonna pull out all the way real easy and it's not gonna have any loops in it, okay? All right, now there's this. The mess of the extension cord. Oh my gosh, what do you do? What do you do? Okay, well the first thing is we got to try to stretch it out, and I actually started out with this cord this morning braided. Okay, I unbraided it and I purposely piled it up so that it would be kind of tangled up a little bit. So what I'm going to do then first is I'm just going to start pulling one end through and just make sure that I can get this all the way out without being tangled. I don't want to have a tangle in the middle of braiding. That can make it very difficult, right? I don't want that. So like right here I have a knot starting, right? I got to make sure I don't let this go on, so I'm going to pull the cord out so that yep, there we go. I got the knot out. So same thing, you don't really have to lay it out straight, but you just want to make sure that it's not tangled, okay? You just want to start out with the cord not tangled. Okay, now there's two ways to wrap, there's 2 ways to braid a cord, okay? The braiding is pretty much the same, but how you get it started is what's different, okay? And it depends on where you were taught, who you were taught by, because there's 2 completely distinct camps on how you should do this, okay? So, the first way is starting out with these 2 ends, which is easy, okay? All I have to do is take this and tie a simple bow knot, okay? And then I have this where I can start pulling cord through, okay? And then right here, I'm braiding. all I'm doing is I'm pulling through a 6-inch loop, and then I pull through another 6-inch loop, and I pull through another 6-inch loop, and eventually I'm going to get to the end, which is going to be the end of the cord is going to be the loop where the cord is halfway down. This is a 100-foot cord. So being that you're braiding it twice, you're only braiding up 50 if you think about it. Okay, so the other way to get it started, I'll show you, is the more difficult way, but it allows you to pull out just a little bit, it allows you to unbraid a little bit of the cord to use it, starting with these ends, okay? So what we do is we're gonna have to find the middle of this cord, right? We need to pretend that these are divided in half. We need to find that place where they connect together. So I'm gonna start out with these two ends the same, and I've worked with a lot of guys that will only let you wrap up the cord this way, even though it's more work. So what you have to do is you got to run your hand kind of down the whole cord, and yes, my hand is freezing right now with snow all over it, but I'm trying to make a good looking video, so. But you come down to the end of the cord. See how we're at our loop end, okay? So now I'm going to take this end, okay, and I'm going to fold it over like this, and I'm going to pull these two loops around, okay, and see how it makes almost like a bridle, right? Kind of similar, almost like you would do with horses, right? So now I'm going to take this bridled end, okay, and I'm going to pull my first loop through. And I always just pull through about 6 inches because I kind of have a rhythm with my hands. I'll show you. I just go 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. And it allows me to get my loops very similar in size. I started working doing construction jobs when I was younger, and back in the days of the old timers, and you know, a lot of those guys, the size of your loops mean everything. If your loops aren't all the same, it means you don't know what the hell you're doing. So a lot of guys that work in construction don't know what I'm talking about. First thing you learn is how to braid a cord, okay? But when you do this with a cord, this can never get tangled, ever. It doesn't matter how this is hanging. It doesn't matter if you pile a bunch of crap on top of it. There's no tangling this up. Man, this snow is cold coming off of this. Look at the sacrifices I go through for y'all here at YouTube. Man, that's some sacrificing dedication there. Look at that. Look at that. That's sacrifice. So I get to the point where I'm almost at the end. See how I didn't get that far off, right? Now I'm going to pull this through, and then that keeps it from coming undone. Now, if I want to just unbraid a little bit of cord to use it, I just pull, let's say I want 15 feet, okay? I pull out about 7 or 8 loops, okay? Now, I have the two ends of the cord, right? Plug one end in, you got your other end of the cord, and I still have a whole bunch of it that is kept braided. Now when I'm done, I pick it up, I come to the first loop and just start pulling it back through and close it back up. That's why a lot of the old timers wanted you to braid your cords like this, because you didn't have to undo the entire cord to use it. And when you do it the other way, it's faster to get it started, but you have to undo the entire cord to get it started, to use it. And a lot of the old timers didn't like that. So, but you can see, you know, here's a 100-foot cord. Let's say I want to make it hang off of a hook that doesn't take up that much room. See that? So that's how it's done, people. That's how you braid a cord. And I just showed you, look, I braided this cord and rolled up that hose in very cold conditions when the stuff is not pliable. I mean, this stuff is hard as a rock. And look, you can still get it done. So there it is. There's your rolling up and braiding lessons. So somebody at one time told me this is called the open-ended braid. So there you go, you got your open-ended braid, and the wrap on these hoses, that's called a diver's wrap. It's old school. It's been done, probably came up with over 100 years ago. They also wrap up a lot of hoses and stuff like this on boats. You don't have the room to be undoing kinks and coils. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Give me a thumbs up. It really helps me with the algorithm. And hey, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks. Whew.
Was that a rabbit?
No, it was a bird. Fucking distracting me. No, but there is a rabbit way over there in the distance.